What up, YouTube? G4 here once again, back with another video for you guys. And apparently I have been tagged by my homie phoenixkai. Yeah, if you want to see his video, go check in my descriptions. His original video's down there if you want to check it out. But yeah, let's hop right into this anime tag. The first question is, who is your favorite male anime character? My favorite male anime character is Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho. And the reason I pick Yusuke is because I feel like that's the closest thing we got to a black protagonist in an anime. I feel like that's the closest thing we've ever had because his personality. Yusuke was more of a foul-mouthed delinquent, you know, so a lot of black people could relate, you know, a lot of people from the hood and shit, we could relate to Yusuke because he was a foul-mouthed dude, a delinquent, but he had a good heart. His intentions was always good, but just the way he went about doing things was different. You know, he always, I mean, he called Genkai a bitch. You know, I remember shit like that. And when Toguro killed Genkai, he was like, shut the hell up. What do you know about her? You know, just saying some shit that we would all say if we was in his situation. Yusuke never held back what he truly wanted to say, how he felt, and I love this personality for that. So he was my favorite in the anime. Question number two is, who is your favorite female anime character? My favorite female, I guess we still in Yu Yu Hakusho. My favorite female character is Genkai because she also was no nonsense and she could handle a student like Yusuke. As rambunctious as Yusuke was, as foul-mouthed as he was, she still managed to tame him. She still managed to relate to him, teach him, get through to him. The speech she gave him, he remembered it when she died and he wanted to avenge her. So like the fact that she was able to teach someone as hopeless as Yusuke, you know, that showed a lot about her personality, how strong she was. And when her and Toguro won the tournament together, he wished to become the strongest demon. She didn't have no wish like that. So just to show her humanity as well, like she's just a good-hearted, loudmouth as well, character as well that I loved. That she was endearing in that way. Like I loved her personality in Yu Yu Hakusho. So she's my favorite female anime character. Question number 3. What is your favorite anime opening? My favorite anime, oh that's difficult. That's difficult. It's between two. You know, my first one I would have to say is Shaman King, the 4 Kids Shaman King. For some reason, that To Be Shaman King song, that shit was hot. I remember that was like one of the first anime openings that I couldn't miss. The show was garbage. 4 Kids raped that show. We can agree with that. But that opening that they made, that shit was hot. You know, you have to admit that song goes hard. You know, but the second one, you know, that's neck and neck with it is the Keiyo Hitman Reborn, the second opening. You know, that was the first one that had me make this face. Woo! You know, like, like, you know how you see a fat ass and you scrunch your face? I'm like, damn, she got a fat ass. That's how I felt. That's how I felt when I looked at that intro. I watched that intro and woo! Like, it was just that cold. Just seeing Davaria fight Suna Squad. They seeing them clash with one another, seeing them fight for the Vongola rings. I was like, yo, this intro goes hard. You know, so that's definitely, you know, definitely between those two. Both of those openings, you know, are my favorite. Question number 4. What is your favorite anime soundtrack? Do I even need to answer this question? Like, if you a long-time subscriber of mine, you notice my background music. Like, do I really even need to answer this shit? But I guess for the people who's new to the video, I will. My favorite anime soundtrack is the Samurai Champloo soundtrack with the nujabes on it. Yes, that's the soundtrack that I blast all the time, you know, but there's a close second, you know, the Cowboy Bebop soundtrack with Yoko Kanno. Yoko Kanno is a beautiful composer. The music she puts together is amazing. So, nujabes, Yoko Kanno, Samurai Champloo, Cowboy Bebop, you know, them soundtracks go hard. They both in heavy rotation on my iPod. Question number 5. What is your favorite anime scene? You know, this is another difficult one. There's so many good ones, but one of my this is my favorite. I would have to say it's in One Piece when Garp watches Akainu kill Ace, and he walks over there towards Akainu as while Akainu's fighting Whitebeard. He's walking over there, you know, just ready to fuck Akainu up. You just see the anger in his face. You killed my grandson. You know, you killed Ace. You know, he, like, even though Ace was a pirate and he's a Marine, that didn't matter. At the end of the day, he was like, that's my grandson. You know, and Sengoku had to run over there and slam his head into the ground. And I remember him saying, in layman's terms, what Garp said to Akainu was, you better not let me up, because the moment you do, Akainu about to catch this fade. I'm about to fuck that nigga up. Akainu about to catch, Akainu about to see these hands. If you let me up, Akainu will see these hands. That's pretty much in layman's terms what Garp said. And I remember thinking how powerful that scene was, because Marine, pirate, none of that mattered in the moment. He pissed Garp off that much, you know. So Akainu was really about to get it. That was definitely one of my favorite scenes. Question number 6. Question number 6 is, if you can meet any anime character, who would it be? If I could meet any anime character, I'd want to meet Shinron from Dragon Ball Z. You know, so I could fucking make a wish. I would wish to be rich, because a nigga got student loan payments that need to be paid, my nigga. We got bills over here, so I would want to meet Shinron. Make me a wish. That's my answer. Question number 7. Question number 7 is, what is your least favorite thing about anime? My least favorite thing about anime, I would have to say, is when they kind of, like all anime, I think there's a lot of shit that do this in general, but it's when they suck the protagonist's dick too much. Like the main, like it gets predictable. Like I hate how you already know Luffy gonna beat everybody, Goku gonna beat everybody, Suna's gonna beat everybody. Like it's always the main protagonist to beat the main bad guy, and that shit, I hate that shit. Sometimes I'll be like, can you change it up? Can you have like a secondary character beat a villain? Like have Zoro beat a main villain, have Vegeta beat a main villain, like had Vegeta killed Majin Buu in Dragon Ball Z. That shit would have been nice. The final atonement scene, that would have been way better than that whole Spirit Bomb shit. So I hate that anime do that too much, where it gets predictable. When you see the final villain, you already know who's going to beat him pretty much. That's why I praise Hunter x Hunter, the way they killed the final Chimera Ant. You know, Gon Freaks didn't kill him. I like that Gon's the protagonist, but he didn't kill him. You know, they changed it up on you, you know, having the bomb that Netero let off, poisoning him. Like, I loved that so much because it blew my mind. I was like, whoa, you broke a anime trope. You broke a TV show trope. The main protagonist didn't get random power out his ass to beat the main villain. So I loved Hunter x Hunter for that. But Shaman King did it too. You know, with a title like Shaman King, you kind of expect Yo to win and beat the whole tournament. He became Shaman King. But no, they didn't do that shit. Yo lost. You know, the main villain won, and Yo could not beat him. He could not beat the main villain. How won? How became the Shaman King? And he was too strong, and the main protagonist could not and did not beat him. How won? The main antagonist won. They had to talk him into submission. They could not beat him with random power that they pulled out of their ass. You know, Yo didn't get this magic power and just beat How. No, he lost thoroughly. So I praise Shaman King as well for that. But it's my least favorite thing in anime when they do that too much. Like, I get it's the main protagonist, but change it up every once in a while. You know, that shit gets stale after a while. Question number 8. Question number 8 is, what is your favorite thing about anime? My favorite thing about anime is the art. You know, before I wanted to be a chef, before I aspired to be a chef, I did used to draw. You know, I used to want to be a cartoonist myself. I used to draw a lot. Even in high school, me and a couple old friends of mine, we wrote our own manga. You know, I was very, like I said, I was very into art from early childhood to high school. It was my passion for most of my life, you know, before I could even cook. You know, even before the chef thing, I wanted to be an artist. So when I seen my first anime, which was, you know, Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon in the mid to late 90s, it blew me away. That was a new art style, different from American cartoons, and it pulled me in right away. And even to this day, I still admire beautifully drawn art, you know. So that's the thing that pulled me in about anime, is just the art style, and to a great degree the storytelling as well. So that's my favorite thing about anime. This is the final question, guys. The final question is, what anime character reminds you of yourself? You know, my anime character that remind me of myself, definitely I would say Ace from One Piece. You know, because we had, like, his story really touched me because it reminded me of myself in my own personal life. You know, I always grew up hearing, you know, bad stories about my father, about what kind of man he was. He was a pretty fucked up guy, you know. They actually kind of did call him a monster to a certain degree, you know, and he did leave me behind, you know, left me behind pretty much. And my grandfather raised me pretty much. My grandfather became like a father figure to me, just like Ace. You know, Ace had they always said Ace had demon blood in his veins and he was worthless because of that. But then he was taken in by Whitebeard, and Whitebeard raised him as his own son. And like I said, that was my own situation. Abandoned by my shitty father and raised by a great man. He raised me like I was his own son. So I had that same relationship Ace had with Whitebeard, I had with my grandfather. And that story really did touch me because his easygoing personality, always joking around. He, you know, like, he didn't aspire to be the greatest, biggest pirate or nothing. He didn't want any of that. He just wanted to make Whitebeard king. He just wanted to be free. And like I said, I myself wanted that same goal, you know, just to have comfort, just to have security, just to be happy. You know, like Ace said, I don't want to live 1,000 years. If I just make it through today, I'm happy. And I lived my life with that same mentality, you know. And when Ace died, that's when I kind of, you know, at that point I was ready to quit One Piece after he died. I was like, damn, Ace never did shit to nobody. Y'all just gonna kill him like that? You know, it was like one of the deaths in anime that hit me the most. But he said, thank you guys for loving me, even though I was born with such evil blood in my veins. And him crying and Luffy crying, and I was like, god damn. like I said, I saw a lot of myself in that character Ace. Like, that shit got extra real, you know. Like, you know, like I said, that really did have me ready to quit One Piece because I was that heavily invested in Ace's character because I've seen so much of myself in that character. So that character reminds me of myself the most. And that's pretty much the anime tag, guys. All questions answered. The people I'm tagging to do this anime tag next are Thebreakmaster, Randomblackgamer, and Game on Cloud 9. I'm tagging you three, so if you've seen this video, you gotta do the tag. And anybody else that want to do the tag, y'all free to do it as well. I'll have all the questions down in my description. But anyways, I'm about to get out of here. G4 Leader here signing off, and thank you guys for watching.